This is Snow GW Short AK Snowrat AK Frozen Snowrat AK Golden Snowrat. I had to look a little bit nicer because this is a very important video. I pleaded with the divine forces not to reveal this information. I did not want to reveal this information, but they urge me. They actually command me that I must reveal this information because it's crucial for my success. It's crucial that people know this. They said that this, but by you folks knowing this information and seeing in my energy signatures that I'm telling the truth, that, that this will ensure my success and ensure my survival and ensure everything goes according to plan. Um, so I'm gonna throw a lot at you, and I deeply apologize. I just feel bad for you folks. I am throwing some heavy stuff at you, and I just hope to God I didn't make anybody go insane or I didn't bend any minds or anything or didn't warp anybody because that's my biggest fear. This is why I never always yeah nay on public. See, one of my biggest fears is to warp somebody because I can do that if I tell people too much advanced stuff. I can easily warp people's minds, and and that I never wish that upon anybody. So when people are warped, uh, the, they're not mentally sound anymore. They're mentally their mind is broken, and you never want to warp somebody's mind or warp somebody because you bend them, you break them, and you never want to do something like that. So so please forgive me for I just try to make this as simple. And that's why I'm real big on doing things that you folks can comprehend and understand. Uh, that's why I get mad at some of these great minds. They throw so much at people, and they don't realize sometimes they're damaging people, sometimes they're messing people up, and that's a no no. Okay, for first thing I want to tell you folks, there's a reason why. Now in this video, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say over and over several times, divine plan. I mean that's an important keyword for this video, divine plan, because a lot of what is going on is done by divine plan, which I had the favor and the privilege to divine. Well, not I don't really talk to divine. I only talk to him. I've been told I talked to him when I was a little kid. I only really remember talking to him when he was infusing me with his source energy. I mainly talk to Mother Divine, so she explains to me all the divine plan and everything there's a lot going on. And let me explain something to people. The reason why I'm the main grand mystic in the region, maybe on the planet, is it's not because I have better divine magic, not because I know more divine magic, not because I can do more mysticism, mystical things than the other mystics, or I can do better mystical things than the mystics. This is the reason why I'm the grand and not just regular mystic. Now, everything is according to universal laws. A lot of people say there's 12 universal laws of karma. There's 13 universal laws of life. Really, people don't understand this. There is a lot of universal laws. There's a lot of universal laws. I may be the only person that knows these universal laws. And if you look at my other videos, I talk about some very kind of universal laws that are not known. I mean, there's so many universal laws, it's unbelievable. And always remember, everything is in accordance to these universal laws. I mean, there's so many of them. If you know these universal laws, you can bend reality. You can have control over the reality. You can be the best possible effect that causes the best possible result. And, and another reason why I'm the grand and not the regular is because I'm more aware of the divine plan. I'm more aware of of, 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 of the highest plan that's in place, and I not only aware of it, but I have connections with the divine command that has control over what what the main things that go down, and that's why the divine command. Well, I'm gonna tell you something that's really that's gonna shock a lot of people. I don't want to reveal this information, but I'm told that I double checked and triple checked. The divine forces want me to reveal this information. They want this to be known, because then people are gonna see my energy signature, and they're gonna be know that I'm telling nothing but the truth, the complete truth. And this stuff is so far out there that I can't possibly make any of this stuff up. I mean, it's so far out there. I don't. Nobody has that kind of imagination to making up the stuff that I'm about ready to tell you. Okay, now I understand. A lot of the cabal, a lot of the Illuminati, a lot of the reptilians, a lot of the Mars Germans, a lot of the powerful families, the royal families, a lot of the different groups have been sending me stuff. Um, kind of letting me know that their blood is special. Um, that they can't be destroyed. Like certain things have to be done. Well, just so you know, I mean, you you powerful forces have to understand that I'm not against you. I'm not your enemy. You know, this what I'm about to tell you is gonna be you're gonna think it's comical. I think it's comical. I mean, you guys are sending me this stuff thinking I'm out to get you, and I'm out to bring you down or whatever. I mean, I'm not like that. That's just not my nature. What I'm about to tell you will clear up a lot of these misconceptions. A lot of you powerful families, a lot of you powerful groups, um, you're missing pieces of the puzzle. You don't know certain information, so you automatically you don't have the right. You don't have all the information, so you automatically assume that I'm out to get you. I'm out to take you down or whatever. That's never my intention. That never will be my intention. Okay. I'm well aware that your blood is special. I'm more aware of the divine origins that make you special, that give you your birthrights, that give you your authority, and that the reason why you're so powerful. And this is going to be comical. In 300 years, when we become united Earth, because in 300 years, there's going to come a time where all you groups, all you powerful families, the Illuminati, Cabal, reptilian people, the reptilian, rotary, I don't know what they call them, rotary hierarchy. I don't know what they, I don't know I don't know how that works. And the Mars German, all the different powerful families. You people are going to be I mean, your groups are going to be the thing of the past. I mean, in 300 years, um, uh, it's like you guys were the thing of the past. The 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 new is gonna replace the old. Remember, it says in the prophecy that the new will replace the old. Well, let me explain this further to you. And this is where you're gonna think it's comical. Your descendants, your great grandchildren, 300 years. I mean, your descendants. I mean, they're they're going to be powerful people on the planet. They're going to be important people in the United Earth, because Earth is going to be one country in 300 years. We're going to be one united group, and I'm going to tell you a lot of information that you'll see my energy signature. I'm telling the truth. We're going to be one united country, and a lot of your descendants. I'm well aware that you've been given you've been given the you have in your blood you have the privilege to make right as wrong, and just so you know, your descendants are gonna be completely different than many of your families. I mean, all you powerful families, your descendants are gonna be completely different than you. Actually, your descendants are gonna be honorable, great people. A lot of your pretty much all your descendants, many of them are going to be my comrades, my close friends, and many of them are going to be my lieutenants. Many of them are going to be my commanders, and that'll explain it further. A lot of your descendants are going to be my close friends, and especially the European royals and the European leadership, and the Asian royals and the Asian powerful families. I mean, your descendants. are going to be some phenomenal people. I mean, and they're gonna correct all the things that went down, which you guys people caused. I mean, your descendants are going to be some legendary people. They're going to be some of the greatest people on this planet. There's some there's a reason why it's called 1,000 years of peace instead of 2,000 years of peace. There's a reason why a lot of the forces have backed off and allowed the earth to progress and prepare. And there's a reason why um, Jesus, Buddha, a lot of the Ascended Masters are coming back in 1,000 years. Uh, and, and and I don't want people to try to give me this this religious nonsense that they're coming back because it's foretold that they have to fulfill they made a prophecy and they have to do the prophecy. It's more complicated than that. It's there's more to the story than fulfilling prophecy and and I'm gonna say again, divine plan. That's the key word for this video, divine plan. Okay, in 300 years, many of you powerful families, your descendants, especially the Asian royals or Asian powerful families, the European royals of European powerful families, a lot of your descendants are going to be some legendary people on the planet. Many of them are going to be my comrades and my close friends, and they're going to be honorable people. They're going to be they're going to be beautiful people. They're going to be great, honorable. They're going to have a lot of gifts. Yeah, you're right. Your blood is special. Your descendants are going to use your blood, which you should have used in the first place, and they're going to do epic stuff. They're going to do things that are unbelievable. Um, and I'm going to get to why your descendants are very important for what's gonna go down. Okay, as I said, remember how I told you my soul is an Arcturian High General. Now let me explain to people what who the Arcturians are. Okay, there's the Builder race, which they're the original people in the universe. They're called the Builder race. I can't humans our language can't comprehend their name of their people. It just sounds like a bunch of random letters, and their names sound like a bunch of random letters. But in the higher language, you can say their names, but we can't pronounce it. Okay, the Builder race, they have offsprings, they have kids, and their kids have different groups of people. There's the angels and the archangels. Just so you know, the archangels, the angels, they're just light beings. They're just ancient light beings. A lot of people don't realize that they're just ancient light beings. They're the kids of the Builder race, and the Arcturians are another offspring of the Builder race, and the Pleiadians are another offspring of the Builder race. And then there's several other ancient light beings that are offsprings of the Builder race. And and just so you know about the Arcturians, the angels and the angels and archangels, they deal with a lot of divine stuff. The Palladians, they're famous for their healing and stuff, and their wisdom. And the Arcturians, they have the strongest military in the whole entire universe. Their military is nobody can overcome their military. They're basically their militaries. They're called light warriors, and my soul happens to be their high general. And I'm gonna get to that. There's a reason why I'm the Inner Holy Show. There's a reason why I'm gonna play a very crucial role in the upcoming United Earth, and that has to tie into my tie into the to my soul being an Arcturian High General. Okay, so the Arcturians have the strongest military in the universe. I mean, they're military. They're called either light warriors or light defenders. They're basically a military group of all special forces. Um, I mean, their military is pretty badass. Nobody in the universe can overcome their military, and this is crucial. You remember this. Okay, in 30 years, when Earth becomes United Earth, um, our military is going to transform too, with the help of the Arcturians. Um, with their guidance and their support, they're going to transform our military. Our military is going to be. There's a reason why we're called children of God. There's a reason why we're called divine energy bodies. There's an advantage we have as humans over many of the other species. we're actually baby gods. We're actually like little gods, and that's. I mean, everything's according to divine plan. There's a divine plan. There's a reason for why a lot of things are happening. The reason why eh, you guys don't get these. You guys don't understand. Because you don't understand how the divine plan is gonna work. The Mother Divine's been explaining it to me. Okay, so basically, United Earth is going to be our military is going to be one combined military. And just so you know, in 300 years, we're going to have 45. No joke, we're going to have 45 trillion people on this planet. We're going to have fluent cities. Homelessness will be the thing in the past. Nobody's going to go hungry. I mean, money was. I mean, everybody will have money. I mean, it's going to be a beautiful place. I mean, it's going to be like a citywide family. A lot of people are going to be like me. Unconditional love is going to be the norm. A lot of we're in the dark ages. A lot of stuff that's happened now is going to be primitive. It's going to be a thing of the past. The people are going to look back and they're going to look at the people, and they're going to scratch your heads. You know, this all this stuff. So a lot of stuff that I'm doing is going to be the thing of the future. There's going to be energy healing. There's going to be floating cities. I mean, I pretty much know most of what's going to all the technology and most of what's going to happen in pretty much 300, 400, 500 years. It's a lot of epic stuff's going to happen. Um, okay. So basically, our we're gonna have 45 trillion people on the planet. We're gonna be one. Our planet's gonna be one country. We're gonna be called. Our military is gonna be with the support and guidance of the Arcturians. With their military, they're gonna help us rebuild our military. Our military is gonna be, instead of Marines, Navy, Army, National Guard, we're gonna be one combined military like the Arcturians. They're basically going to teach us their format. They're going to teach us how they do their thing, and our military is going to be one combined military. I mean, our military is going to we're militaries within 200 years after this goes down. We're gonna have a beastly military. It's gonna be one of the strongest militaries in the whole entire universe, thanks to the guidance and support of the strongest military in the whole entire universe, the Arcturians, the light defenders, light warriors. And there's a reason why my soul is Arcturian High General. When this all goes down and when our military becomes one unified military, and just so you know, our military is going to be massive. It's going to be like over 30 trillion in military soldiers. And our military is all going to be special forces. Nobody's going to be not special forces. Our best on Earth are going to be in our military. The best people on Earth. So a lot of these powerful families, their descendants are going to be lieutenants, commanders, captains, generals. Are going to be crucial people in the times to come. And these powerful families, the Cabal, Illuminati, Reptilian, Mars German, a lot of their descendants are going to do important things to make right the wrongs. I mean, they're going to make sacrifices. They're going to do phenomenal things. I mean, for a whole mess of people. I mean, not just the Earth people, but I mean, many of the different groups in the universe. I mean, because it's something that's going to go down, and it's going to be massive. I mean, it's not light against dark. It's just light dark against light dark. That's something that I'm not allowed to explain, but something major is going to go down. There's a reason why it's called 1,000 years of peace instead of 2,000 years of peace. There's a reason why, and a lot of the videos they say that a lot of people are backing off and allowing us to rebuild. Something's going to go down, which I can't explain, but there's going to be a positive outcome. There's a reason why a lot of the Ascended Masters are going to come back. Buddha's going to come back. Jesus is going to come back. I mean, things are going to go down. Okay, so me, I'm going to be the first appointed um, United Earth Forces High General. I'm going to be the head I'm going to be the first, the only head of the whole entire military for the United Earth Forces. And there's a reason why I'm the inner holy shield. There's why everything's according to divine plan. Whether you folks believe it or not, everything's according to divine plan. Everything's according to a grand plan that Mother Divine's been trying to help me comprehend. And then there's a reason why my soul was the Arcturian High General. And if you don't know what Arcturian High General is, that's pretty badass. That means Arcturian. That's like pretty high up in the Arcturian military. Maybe I'm not being told, but I think it's possibly the highest position in the Arcturian High military. That's my soul. And so there's a reason why I, as a human, and the Arcturians are going to be helping us as a military. The reason why I'm going to be the first 6-star um, high general for the United Earth Forces, our military. So I'm sorry I threw a lot at you, but I mean, just look at my energy signature. I'm telling the complete truth. I'm not sweating. I'm not nervous. I'm not panting. I'm not breathing heavy. I had no signs of falsehood or trying to make up a fairy tale. And this stuff is so far out there. I can't possibly make this stuff up. Nobody has that kind of imagination. Well, this is Snow GW Shield. I know I threw a lot at you, but I didn't want even want to tell this stuff. I wanted to keep it a secret. But divine forces are saying this has to get out. This has to be told. This is going to ensure my success. That people are going to understand that they're going to see my energy signature and they know that I'm telling the truth. And they just said this is crucial that this gets out at this time. Thank you. Have a great day.